Hey guys, so today we're down here at the property and we are working on, well right now we're having lunch, but we're working on some of this firewood that we're going to have, which it's a good problem to have, but we have a ton. And we are going to be burning wood. We have a wood cook stove. It's the Nectar Baker's Oven, so we're pretty excited about that. But anyway, Jason has been working really hard and he has, you can't even tell there's a dent put in it, but I'll show you guys the pile. It's huge. All right, so over here is where we're going to have our wood sheds because it's going to be kind of close to the house. So Jason's already started thinking a pile over here, but we will eventually build a wood shed over here to house all of this and to keep it dry. But here's the pile. Okay, what you're seeing now is actually where it has been cleared and leveled for the house site. So we're hoping that the footers will be done in a few days and maybe next week or shortly thereafter. Alright guys, so a lot has gone on over the last several days. We finally got our culvert pipe in, so that means we actually have a driveway entrance. We can now get vehicles in and out, which is amazing because we had been driving through a little path in the woods. But this will allow for the well truck, the septic truck, the foundation guys, gravel, so many things. It also it's been an ordeal. So Miss Utility, or whoever they are now, came out to mark for the lines, and for whatever reason they said that the phone company was not an issue. So fast forward that to the excavation began the day that that expired, and so because the culvert wasn't worked on yet, they were cutting in, they had to cut in to get to that point. They realized that there was a telephone box that was further than that 30-foot right-of-way. So the utility marking company just totally missed it, and they came back out. We had to call them back out, and of course it was right in the way of where we needed our culvert to be. And it's been an ordeal. We finally got the culvert in, not because the phone company got back to us, but because we actually had an excavator who is amazing. He hand dug down to find the wire and was able to get that culvert in for us. So I can't tell you guys how thankful I am for that and how excited I am just to have a driveway entrance, which also now allows us to apply for an address to the property, which is something that our county, they won't do that until you actually have a driveway entrance. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and let you guys see this, because right now it is one of the most exciting things I have to share with you. Those little pink flags there mark the driveway, so we're ready for gravel. Alright, so I don't know if you all remember seeing the pile that was burning, our big burn pile, in the last video, but lots of stuff had been pushed onto that throughout this entire process of just clearing to get our driveway in and getting a place for the home site. So anyway, that has now burnt as much as it possibly could. And so a lot of work has been done over the week. The excavators dug a hole, they pushed the rest of that in, and they've been filling it with the excess dirt that we had, which the hole is huge. So there's the giant hole, but there's also all of this dirt left to fill it in. So it's going to be plenty. So something else really cool happened today. Of course, this is not our first build, but it is the first time ever that I've been able to see the well diggers do what they call witching, which is pretty cool. They take a specific tree branch that has a point at the end, and it kind of forks. So it was like one branch that sort of forked, and they cut it off to where the little fork part is what they hold, and then there's like a nub where it came out from the branch. Y'all, these bugs, oh my goodness, I've been fighting them all day. Honestly, it's been about 90 degrees, and I don't really know if what I've been swatting was all bugs. It might have been sweat, but it has been hot. Anyway, so we got to watch them witch for the well, which was so cool, because that's the first time I'd seen it. And it's amazing because they just walk along, and when it gets to the water, the little point end on their branch that they have just goes right on down to the ground. It is the coolest thing to see. I wish I could have videoed that for you guys, but I was hot, sweaty, and loading firewood, and my phone was in the vehicle. About this wood, I am very thankful because we will be burning wood. We have that indoor cook stove, which is the Nectar Baker's oven that also heats up to 2,500 square feet. So we're super excited about that. And we'll probably end up putting in one of those outdoor wood stoves as well to heat the garage area, because it's also going to have a little work area for Jason and a bathroom. So we'll probably have that too. So we do need a lot of wood, but it's a good problem to have, but boy, it's a lot of work too. So let me show you these piles. Starting in our driveway, there's a few small piles, but this is the first big pile. You guys see those mountains right there? So pretty. Pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, pile 6. All right guys, I don't know if you remember the big pile that we had of logs that needed to be cut the other day when I said Jason had been cutting for a while and it didn't even look like a dent had been made. Well, the pile has been moved, but a lot has been done, and I'm really thankful for that. We're coming back for one more day tomorrow to see if we can get that done. So here's that pile. It's huge. It was huge. Now the logs are over there with the tractor. That's a lot of wood. We had a buddy come and help out, and he loaded up a trailer full today. And then this is what we have left to do. All of this we're hoping to get done tomorrow so that it won't disrupt the digging for our footers next week. Talk about excitement. Right down there is where the septic tank has been cleared out for. That's where it's going, the drain field. And as you can see, there's pile number 8. So thankfully, Jason let me run the tractor a lot today. So I was able to drive the tractor, put the logs that we had, that he had cut, into the bucket, and then dump them into the pile, which makes things a whole lot easier. So it wasn't any carrying the logs, and some of them are huge. We'll have to split those. But we're just kind of loading them all into a pile right now, and our plan is to have a wood shed with a concrete base. Here's some more of those bugs. Sorry. With a concrete base to protect the wood so that it will last for several years. And once we do that, then we'll begin to stack it. It's the end of day 3 on these wood piles, and the spot that needed to be moved has been moved. My dad and stepmom came down and helped us out this morning. That was such a blessing because we wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have gotten it done because I forgot about a graduation party that we have to go to tonight. So anyway, the pile that had to be moved is complete. It has been a long, hot 3 days, but we are thankful to have it done.